I know what you're all thinking as you realise I'm doing this speech on video. Coward. And you're absolutely right. But a great man once said to me, if a thing can't be done in the bar, it's probably not worth doing. Cheers for that, Si. It also gives me the advantage that whenever I mess up, all I have to do is insert a picture of Simon and no one will even notice. When Simon asked me to be his best man, I started to think back to when we first met. I was shocked to realise I had no memory of this whatsoever. The bugger's just always been there. However, I think we probably met around here at the age of 3 or 4. I lived down there, Simon lived there, and Ed lived just over there. And for the next 5 or 6 years, this street doubled, both as Old Trafford and most of the Star Wars galaxy. See? Works every time. At 5 years old, we started school together at Christchurch, and we pretty much talked through every single lesson for the next 14 years. Here we are outside your front door. That wasn't always the case. This used to be our Cub and Scout hut. If only we knew then what we know now. Doesn't bear thinking about, really, does it? That's enough of that. Laugh it up, flyboy. Given how much time we've spent together, it's no surprise that we've developed a very similar sense of humour. So, if this speech isn't funny, it's his fault. Luckily for me, we never developed the same fashion sense. When I stopped to think about it, I must have spent more time with Simon than anyone else alive, even my parents. But I know these speeches can be long and boring, so I'm going to summarise with a few key facts and figures. By the age of 20, me and Simon had spent approximately 2,500 hours playing football together. Over the age of 20, we've spent approximately 2,500 hours playing football together on the PlayStation. In our lives, we've watched Manchester United win 9 Premier League titles, 8 FA Cups, 2 League Cups, 1 European Cup Winners' Cup, and a European Cup. Now, as far as I can remember, in the same period, Liverpool have won nothing. I've given Simon about 4 serious injuries that I can think of. I've broken his nose twice, I've stabbed him in the eye with a rifle, and I set him on fire. And I'm the best man. You lot must be rubbish. I must hasten to add that they were all accidents, apart from the time I set him on fire. In total, we've been on 29 holidays together, including 7 Cub and Scout camps, and a dream month in Fiji and LA. We've been everywhere together, until Simon decided to move to Stoke. A man's got to draw the line somewhere. Vicki, the point of all this is that after 27 years, it's over to you. Now, a few tips. Try and keep a lasagna in the fridge at all times, and he likes to be tickled before bedtime. But don't come moaning to me until at least 15 years has passed. You won't get any sympathy. I'm only joking. I'll give you the number of my therapist later. If this speech is being played today, I can be pretty confident that Vicki looks stunning. Simon's got very high standards, and he would have done a runner by now if she didn't. Someone once told me that in a lifetime you can only ever be pronounced anything twice. Now, today, Simon and Vicki, you were pronounced man and wife. I forget what the other time was, but I'm sure it wasn't as good. The same person told me that all the best relationships are built on honesty. Now, given that you're both journalists, it might be an idea to try and base yours on something else. Just a thought. In all seriousness now, though, I think everyone in the room that knows Simon and Vicki will agree with me when I say they make an amazing couple. They do seem to be genuinely best friends, as well as completely in love with each other. I'm so proud to be here today as your best man, and I know you've got an incredible future together. Guys, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, the bride and groom. Get me out of there.